Alright, 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 alright. Waiting for someone to jump in quickly.
Exhibition.
For those who do not know, yes, I am blind. And playing this game. Make sure that my mic is not having a static feedback, so give me a minute, please.
You Broncos be Redskins.
Okay, hold on, make sure my mic is not having a steady feedback. I don't hate hearing myself in a loop. Okay, mic sounds clear. I'm gonna lower the volume. Okay. So you want me to be the Broncos versus Redskins? Okay. Alright.
Exhibition.
And if you guys didn't see this, it does speak.
You be Broncos go versus Redskins versus get autocorrect to be.
Okay. So I'll be the Broncos versus the Redskins. Alright? Alright. So let's go to exhibition here. We'll go to play now. 'Cause that's what you gotta go. Alright. This is the preseason here. This is the custom here where I can pick my team. Alright, I'll know it because they'll make this little indicator. Yep. Okay. I don't know what two teams are this. I know this is the home and this is the away. Do you want the Broncos to be home or away? Leave it up to you. And I'll wait for your response. Taking a sip of my coffee. What team is this currently that I'm on right now?
Hi boy.
Hey, what's going on? Can you tell me which? Here will be Broncos, but what team is this right here currently? That's on my.
That's Green Bay versus Chicago.
Okay, Green Bay is the away, Bears is the home. If I go down right here, this is this Bengals? I know it goes in some sort of order. It goes Bengals. This should be Bills.
Are you really blind?
Yes.
Yay. Yes.
Okay, is this Broncos? I don't want to skip it. That's why I'm trying to remember it on the top of my head. I have it on my phone, but should go Bears, Bengals, Bills. Is this Broncos or no? Or Buccaneers?
Yes, he is blind. He has avid explaining, tagging his channel and subscribe and like. Yes, that's Broncos.
Okay, so I'm on the Broncos. Okay. So you want Redskins, okay? Green Bay Packers. I don't know if they put it with G or P. So let's go down one and then tell me what team is this, and then I probably have an idea how to get to them quickly. Is this Panthers?
It's me superhero, that's Panthers.
Okay, that's
How
Panthers.
did you download the game if you read blind?
I use my iPhone. I go to the PlayStation Store. I look for the game I want, and then I can purchase it, entering my information, and then I could just have it downloaded into my system. So when it's downloaded into my PlayStation, when I go to the library, I check, the library where it says purchase, and then you could just download it, and that's how I do it. Okay, so this is Packers, Panthers. So we're going with P's. MNOP.
Wait, so you can see your phone.
My iPhone speaks. If you guys want to hear it, it's right here. I don't like it on the stream a lot, but it's right here. Look. Make her talk.
He has 2 sons and a wife.
Oh. Okay, someone messaged me. Somebody, I don't like my message.
He can get help.
YouTube. Closing messages. 15 unread messages.
Wow. Okay, this is my messages. Don't worry about it. No one's gonna know who these people are.
Messages. Edit. Compose. Search. Search. No messages. Hippo.
Have you ever saw in your real life?
Yeah, I used to see. It's about a 4-minute and 58-second video. I'll probably be more in depth. I'll probably do another in-depth video on how I lost it and all that good stuff.
10:24 a.m. One notification.
That's my phone telling me.
Yes, he has been blind for 5 years and he is 32.
So yes, I've been blind for about 15 years. I did have vision. I did see at one point. But if you want to watch how I lost my vision, I really don't like. I'm not a very good speaker, not an eloquent speaker. So if you just want to watch that 4-minute and 58-second video, it explains just a little bit how it happened quickly.
And he can't see his phone, but when he touches something, his phone reads it to him.
Yes, it does. Okay, so we're with the Panthers. Q, P, Q, R. Sorry, my alphabetical is math. Not well. P.
Wow, so like I've never talked to a blind person. I have so many questions, but I don't wanna sound offensive.
No, you don't. No. You're not gonna sound offensive. You could ask whatever question you feel like you want to ask. I have no problem answering any or all of your questions. If you do have Twitter, you guys can, there's a link on the description down below. Just follow me on Twitter. You could follow me on Twitter. I will follow you back. If you want to direct message me on Twitter, I have no problem. I'm very active on my phone. No issues, my friends. No issues. If you want to also subscribe, I'm not sure if you're one of my subscribers, but if you are new to my stream, feel free to subscribe, my friend. Trying to build my subscribers list, just trying to make the goal that.
Hey Rel, if you're new, subscribe.
Subscribe. Subscribe.
I subbed.
Thank you, my friend. There's my phone. I think that's what it says. Hold on, guys.
Twitter now, liked by David Zumba. If you ever wonder how a blind person plays video games, then come watch me play Madden 2019. YouTube.com/c/cypressclub.
That's me.
Actions available.
I just tweeted that out. People, I do tweet.
So like, do you see all black?
Okay, well, I'm not. Well, I want to get to gameplay, but since we're asking questions, let me get to the Redskins first, and then at least that way, and then I'll answer your questions. When we get there. Let's see, Panthers. Okay, what team's this? If you guys can tell me what team this is, because I know it goes Ravens, Raiders, Redskins, Rams, or something of that nature. So I kind of know if I'm close.
Redskins.
This is Redskins? Oh wow. Go figure. Okay, that was luck, okay? Who do you want me to be? You want to be Redskins? You want me to be Broncos?
10:27 a.m. 4 notifications.
I normally don't like my phone on my stream.
2 minutes ago. Retweeted by Bryce Johnson. If you ever wonder how a blind person plays the game. Twitter. 1 minute ago. Liked by David Zumba. If you ever wonder how it. Twitter. Now. Retweeted by Pierre Antoine Quinn. If you ever wonder how a blind person plays video games, then come watch me play Madden 2019 YouTube.com.
Broncos.
Okay, I'll be Broncos. This is me, guys. That's my Twitter handle right there. Sightless player. Everything everything on my link is sightless.
Redskins.
Redskins or Broncos? Which one? It doesn't matter to me. You know what? I'm gonna try Redskins. Okay, I'm gonna let the Broncos. I'm gonna see how the computer plays with their defense. Okay, so I'm gonna play with the Redskins here.
Okay, Redskins.
I'll be Redskins.
Redskins.
Redskins it is. Yeah, so if you guys wanted to just check out that small video, go into my playlist. It's a very small, I think I titled it How I Lost My Vision. It's about a 4-minute, 58-second video. Forgive me if the camera is not focused or anything like that, because of course I cannot see. So I'm just talking into my phone. Like I said, I don't like talking very much or putting out videos, because I'm not, you know, it looks kind of weird when you put a video out and I don't know what it's showing, if it's showing the picture on my sofa or whatever. I'm not sure. But I'll go more in depth in how I lost my vision. But that was just a small video of how I lost it, just because
Or greenskins.
people kept asking. Okay. Are you ready to play, or do you guys have any other questions you want to ask before we start playing? Let me take a sip of my coffee, my friends. Okay. Guys, ready to see a gameplay, or do you have any more other
I
questions?
got one. Good luck.
Okay. Any questions, or you want me to just...
What is your response to the question?
What's your question? Response to what question? You have to give me the question. If I've missed it, forgive me.
My question is good luck.
Good luck. Thank you. We'll see. Okay, we're gonna go with Redskins. Redskins versus the Denver Broncos, my friends. Exhibition football. Here we go. And if you guys still want to ask questions while the gameplay is going, feel free. I can multitask. Okay, here we go. Alright. Hope you guys enjoy. Subscribe, like, share this video out. And tell your friends, and tell your friends, and tell your friends' friends. Just trying to meet that goal of 1,000 subscribers. If I hit that mark, then maybe I can try to get my channel monetized and keep on going. I mean, we'll see.
Yeah.
Sky's the limit, my friends. I mean, I play other games too, my friends. Don't get me wrong. But Madden right now is the hype. And I'm going to play it. When MK11 comes out next year, I'm going to get that. And I'm also going to get Rise of the Tomb Raider. I think it's called Rise of the Tomb Raider. It is, from what I hear, very accessible. I'm not sure if it's visual accessible or audio
When
cue
you
accessible.
do, you get monetized and stuff. How are you playing the game?
Not sure, because I have to reach that goal first. And YouTube has to, you have to like open an account with the YouTube or something, and then like it takes like 2 months for them to see if your channel could be monetized. I'm not sure if it's they monetize
You
everybody.
eventually you makes videos Thatcher's a lot of views.
Yeah. I'm not sure if they choose what channels are monetized or not. So we'll see.
And gets you a lot of subs.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 19 on EA EA Sports. On tap is what should be a pretty good matchup between the Washington Redskins and the Denver Broncos.
Okay, here we
With
go,
that,
guys.
we're off to the Rocky Mountains. Standing by in Denver, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL.
The Bears play.
I know you did, but a face
Just a
reveal.
short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football.
The Bears play the Broncos this coming Saturday.
This
coming Saturday.
The Washington Redskins.
Exhibition football.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Godden.
Yeah, if you guys want to see what I look like, there's a picture on my Twitter account.
Charles Davis. And Charles, we
You can
look
see
at
my
a matchup
mug.
like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
But the only way my channel grows is by word of mouth and by you guys spreading my channel out to everyone, and that everyone that you know and those people that know and they know people. It's the only way the channel grows. So I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm not stopping until I hit that 1,000 subscriber mark.
Yeah, they always get a lot of boost.
All right. Here we go.
Kicker Dustin Hopkins set to get this one going. And off we go on EA Sports. This will be fielded at the 6. There's the stiff arm. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
All right, defense-wise, I'm still trying to learn
So here are
the
Broncos
audible
now for their
cues.
opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, born and raised in Brownwood, Texas, played his college ball at Houston. It's Case Keenum.
At the 2018 draft, when the Broncos
But when we're on offense, I will tell you exactly what buttons not both buttons I'm pressing, but when I know I'm going to run, when I'm going to do a play action, stuff like that.
Case Keenum in free agency, and they're living up to
Defense,
it.
I'm
Did
still
not
trying
take
to
a
learn
quarterback in that slot. Gonna ride
their-
with their new number 4, Case Keenum.
the cues.
Now a play fake, and it's Keenum.
There it is.
He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Ryan Kerrigan in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
All right.
Play action. Now it's Keenum.
There it is.
Looking
Ah!
deep for Demarius. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd. The offensive starters now for the Broncos.
Let's focus outside on Demarius Thomas. His numbers were down slightly last year. First time in the
I
last 5 years he did
don't
top
go
1,000
after him
yards.
in fantasy.
This guy's been to 5 Pro Bowls.
I do play
When I think
fantasy
about the
football, my
evolution of
friends.
his
I do
career,
know
from
about
his time at
football.
Georgia Tech, where they were running an
So,
option offense
I'm in
and he
3
didn't catch
leagues.
much more than bombs, to now being a complete receiver. No reason in my
So,
mind to think he
yeah.
won't be over 1,000 yards
Squad.
again.
Drops it underneath for Booker. And down he'll go at the 25. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
Now it's Crowder. And now running right through him. Good blocking there, and nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. So I've got some
Excuse me.
Redskins
Okay.
offense now onto the field. Bringing him out is their new quarterback in 2018. Of course, came over from Kansas City. It's the 14-year veteran Alex Smith.
And despite
Alex
another
Smith.
terrific season from Alex Smith in Kansas City, he knew, Kansas City knew from the moment Patrick Mahomes was drafted, this day was going to come sooner rather than later. Now he goes to Washington, and replaces Kirk Cousins. Two different quarterbacks. Kirk Cousins a little
All right,
more
I'm
the
gonna audible out.
sort. Alex Smith more deliberate, more controlled.
Should be a run play. A run play.
Dagger pass downfield.
This is the first carry for Rob Kelly. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. And here a look at the offensive starters for the Redskins.
Jordan Reed's coming off of an injury-plagued season that set him back.
Jordan Reed always gets injured. I never draft him in fantasy at all.
2016 Pro Bowl form.
I stay away from
That made
him.
one of the most dangerous tight ends in the game, and in fact, when he runs routes, it's often equated to a basketball player with a great crossover move. A lot of guys just can't stick with him.
I'm gonna try running the ball a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna add a ball.
They'll keep it in the hands of Kelly. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on third down. And the big meat on the D-line, we'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them. And the Broncos go to a nickel set on third down.
Yeah, they've got an extra
they went
DB
nickel.
out
I
there.
think I have 3 wide receivers here. I'm going to try a play action pass. Here we go. Here we go.
Off of play action. Here's Smith. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
I want to try to run the ball with Kelly here.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Audible.
They'll go to P-Rod, try to pound it in. And he'll take
P-Rod.
this into the end
Sorry.
zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Wasn't Kelly, okay.
A great play there. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Redskins have taken a first quarter lead.
Love the audio on this, man. You can hear the guy talking shit.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point.
Hi.
What's going on, my friend? Oh, I think I missed it.
Hopkins with the extra point.
Oh.
And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive,
What's going on, my
4
friend?
plays.
Um,
and it's capped off by a touchdown run from Samaje Perine.
In the accessibility features for Madden 2019, there is a controller layout where the vibration, you can put it at normal, assist, or turn it off. And I'll show you what that does, because for me, I need the assist because I can't see. So I think what it does is that the computer takes control of the character for me. I'm just doing the plays. If I want to take control of the character, I can. And I'll just... Let me kick the ball off.
Here's
I'll
Hopkins now out to kick it
show you
away.
when it's me doing it.
This one fielded at the 5.
That's not me.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good
Okay.
here at the 30-yard line. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they
Now,
punted
there
the
are
football.
circles to cycle through your player.
It tells you when to do
Tell them they
stuff.
control your fate.
Yeah.
Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
I'm still trying to learn my defense,
I like how
people.
They work the tight end on a nice little under route there, and if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
But, I mean, if they have the narrator speak the menu on the screen, if you guys heard that in the beginning, it's just sooner or later with the update, it's going to read everything. Where even in the in-game, I'll know to go nickel if my guy's going 3 wide, or going dime or base, depending on what he's doing. So it's getting there.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
I mean, because it'd be kind of cool if I cycle through the plays like this, and they'll say like 4-3-3-4 nickel dime, and then they'll tell me what my opponent's doing. If he went 3 wide, I'll go nickel. If he goes I formation, then I'll probably do a cover or a base or something. I mean, it's going to get there where the in-game will read me what my opponent's doing and then what defense I want to play.
Now the former Utah man, this is Devontae Booker. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. And here is the Redskin defense.
At corner is Josh Norman. I would think he would want to quibble a little bit. Actually, you know, Josh would have a full discussion with the metrics people who say that maybe he's not the elite lockdown corner he thinks he is. He would say, ask all the receivers in the NFC East. They would think differently because a day against Josh Norman is a very difficult day for any receiver.
Okay. And normally for me, I let the commentary do its thing. That's why I stay quiet a lot. So when I can hear the cues.
Throwing is Keenum on 3rd down. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Keenum to Sanders for the Denver first down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Off-play action, Keenum. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Second and 10, Keenum here again. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
So out now come the Redskins. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game.
Out again.
Would be ideal.
Yeah, they should, I think, well, should cancel that, but.
Well, the drive starts with Rob Callen. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Hold on,
If
just
these
make,
kinds of
make sure
lanes
my
are
mic is not
available,
having
you
a,
have to feel
a
like he's gonna
feedback.
have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Audible out. Clock's running down, I know.
They'll go again with Kelly. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Alright, I'm gonna try a,
Hi.
what's going on, my friend? If you're new to the stream, feel free to subscribe. I'm gonna try a small pass here.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. He's going to air one out. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Josh Doxson, 44 yards. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
On is Hopkins now for the extra point.
I know I am supposed to support you, but I don't think that was in.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Turned over, cost them.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington.
Your knee hit right before you went in. It's superhero, by the way.
What's up, superhero?
Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away.
And here we go.
This will be fielded at the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now Case Keenum and the offense heading back onto the field. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things.
The drive starts with Devontae Booker, and they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
All right, make sure the mic is legit.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats, but really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step.
All right.
And before they can get settled in here, time expires on the first quarter of action. 14-0 is our score. Charles and I back to Denver after this.
Second quarter, my friends. Let's go.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers.
I
You're
am not
you when you're
really
hungry.
into football as in
Snickers
watching it on
satisfies.
TV,
Back
but I love
alongside
to see you
Charles
play. And
Davis,
also,
I'm Brandon
why are the
Gaudin. It's
Redskins
Bronco
better than the
football to begin
Broncos?
quarter number 2,
The
but they face
Redskins
a second
overall
and
is
long
higher.
to start things out.
Okay. So you don't watch football very much?
Running again, and again it's Booker. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
The defense.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. But you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
I love you. See you play though, and the Redskins have a higher overall than the Broncos.
I'm not sure what that is. It's just part of their offense.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I mean, I know the Broncos has a good defense,
fans
but
here
maybe their
don't
offense
seem
is
too
not that
happy
great.
about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here's Marquette King now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Wow.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
I'm gonna run. Audible out to a run.
They'll start on the ground with Kelly. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
I'm gonna still run the ball. Audible.
Again, it's Kelly. Gets it up around the 22, but no further. Did flash the fancy footwork, but not much to show for it. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
When I do run the ball, it's me accelerating, pressing R2.
This size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half.
Maybe I'll try to spin. Let's see.
Shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
All right, audible against her run.
On 3rd down, Kelly. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Partner, that's another short run there, and I think the easy thing is to look at them right now and say, let's get away from them entirely. Let's start throwing the football, but I don't think you ever entirely abandon the run. It helps set a tone for the game for you, keeps your offensive linemen feeling good about themselves, and it actually tamps down a defense's pressure because if you just throw it all the time, it's going to tee off with the pass rush.
Okay. We want to punt the ball.
So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away.
Just
Back
taking
deep
some
for the Broncos is Isaiah McKenzie.
Some time off the clock.
He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up first and 10. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Let's go, let's go. Everyone's got four down. Here goes the high.
A second down carry for Booker. And he'll be brought down
Booker.
just shy of the 45. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The Broncos on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Third and short, it's Booker. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Here's Marquette King now as he's on to punt for Denver. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Alex Smith and the offense heading out for their next possession. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter.
Hey, let's roll. Hey, on.
Again, this is Kelly. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Let's go. Let's go, 15.
I like running the ball because I like to tire up this defense.
They'll hand it off to Kelly. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Denver right after this.
All right, 2-minute warning.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
I'm going to run the ball again, and then I'm going to try to do a couple pitch
Hey, gun.
slant passes, I think.
This is Kelly. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
All right, I'm going to try a short pass here.
Smith on first down.
Nice.
Completes it right side to Dodson. And he's brought down after a good gain. A very solid gain of 27.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do
I think that was a
use his
slant route that I
body
just
to keep the
said.
defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
All right. I know the clock is ticking, but I'm going to see if I'm going to keep running the ball here. Normally I'll call timeout. The commentary will say how many minutes are left on the game clock.
On the carry is Kelly. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
All right, I'm going to call timeout.
Injury Timmy out, no need. Don't call it.
Okay.
Great 15. Let's go. 15.
Now it's Smith off the bootleg. And his throw is incomplete.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately
You got an
after the
automatic
drop and just
timeout.
saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. Play number 7
Think
now
he
coming
almost
up on the
entered Ford as
drive.
then did a
3rd and
snake.
5.
I said, let's go, yellow. 51 the mic, boy.
This is Kelly. Oh, look at the juke. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is. So a bit of a weird kick there. That wasn't an
Went for a
overly
field goal.
long attempt, but that never had a chance.
You almost wonder if he might have maybe gotten
That's not
that one
fair.
on
I
the
didn't realize I was
laces
going for
because
field
it
goal.
got
That's
knuckled
bogus as
on him a
hell.
bit. And this one winds up an empty possession.
Okay.
Can your sons play Fortnite later today?
Yeah. When they get home.
On first down, Keenum. This is Booker on the dump off. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make
You
this a
can
second
title it
down.
My Sons
The
Play
Broncos in the
Fortnite.
hurry up, try to get to their positions and get set quickly. Now Keenum. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. The Broncos on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for Keenum. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Here's Marquette King now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. Let's go. 15. 54. Right there. 54 fight. Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Alright, I'm going to refill up my coffee because I drink a lot of coffee.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome
Pause it after
everyone
this,
to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This
Coach
one has certainly
doing his
been
thing.
one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference as the teams have already come back out onto the field for the second half. So let's get you back out as well to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Redskins and
Alright, pause it real quick. Let me get my third cup of coffee. I drink a lot of coffee, if you guys do not know. So, give me about 2 minutes, my friend.
Hot coffee. Awesome, sup. It anyone on. It anyone on. Jacopeter, look. Awesome, I'm out. Hi Derek, if you're new, subscribe. He is making coffee. He will be back in a few secs.
Alright, my friends. Sorry about that, but one small tweet and I'm responding to everyone's comments.
In reply to Flying Gamer, Tina Soul, at Central. Replying to Encyclopedia and Diane Hamilton underscore. Is there a Madden for the PC too? In reply to Flying Gamer, Tina Soul, at Central. Replying to Encyclopedia and Diane Hamilton underscore. Appreciate you showing how you play. Fun watching. 3 minutes ago. Actions available.
Okay.
Screen locked.
Alright, let's get back to some gameplay, okay? Here we go.
Spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
It's the linebacker, Brandon Marshall, there on the tackle.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
You are really
only
bad.
getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
You're back, boy.
Hey, let's settle in. Come on, we good. Hey.
They run with it. It's Kelly. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The Redskins on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Set, line, 80. 15, yeah.
On the run, it's Kelly. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Keenum now on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Into the Redskins. Have it they do. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They'll run with Kelly. Sharp there with his feet. Gets him a little extra space. And then drop just inside the 20. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Chris Thompson, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Redskins capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. This will be taken about the 12. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly
you
right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Now a play fake here on first down.
2-1-0.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times, and in this case, that's exactly what he did for the defenders.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on second down. They hit him with a draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on second and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and they're only thinking one thing: get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass them with a running play.
The Broncos on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Right back to Booker. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Here's Marquette King now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sailed, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now Kelly. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Whether it's what we call an even front or an odd front, and an odd front's real easy to figure out. If that guy is lined up over the nose of the center, typically that's an odd front defense. Odd number of people, meaning 3-4 versus the 4-3, which is an even front. You've got to control those guys in the middle. Whether it's the nose or the 2 defensive tackles in a 4-man front, if those guys can't get moved, you cannot run the ball in the middle of the field. And in that play, they were able to actually take care of business.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper in at 2nd and 1.
After another impressive run, the question has to be asked, how do you slow these guys down running the football? I think they're going to try and get more people to the point of attack, try and get more people to the line of scrimmage, almost use a variety of run blitzes in order to try and get it done.
Yes, if you want to, there is a link on the description down below through PayPal if you want to.
Hey, gun. Hey, on.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41.
Just trying to have my channel inspire people, educate people that
Running game working.
there are people with disabilities like me and others that
it's a 6-yard
love playing video games
second and 4.
and
This drive is pretty clear.
just like to have
Almost
fun.
feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Yes, his PayPal is in the description of the vid.
Grade 15.
And they'll run it here. And a short gain down to about the 33. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
On 3rd down, that's Thompson. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land.
I'm gonna go for it.
Punter, because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
Gonna run the ball here.
Let's go, Sean, go. Hey, on. Let's go.
Here's Kelly on 4th down. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of
Ouch.
scrimmage. Turned away on 4th down is Rob Kelly. And the Broncos will take over on downs.
All right.
So we were looking
That's
at
a
each
vision.
other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow. Talking about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
Keenum now to throw. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. Now a 1st down throw. Keenum. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Devontae Booker, the man he was trying to get it to. And now it's 2nd down. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Keenum again here on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Yeah.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Keenum throwing once more. And he's got Hireman. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Now Keenum got to have this one. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
And here come the Redskins now. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe... Yeah, you've taught me this before. Maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game. Reward them.
After the interception, here's Smith. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
I was wondering with vibrator assist, how do you guys do the kick meter, because I have Madden 1.9 and I am struggling with the kick meter.
Still doing his thing.
Boy, is he ever. If I were an offensive tackle, I don't know what I would do. I would tell the tight end he's got to stay in on all passing situations and help me out, because he's got every move imaginable. One of the quickest guys off the ball in the league, and he's going to get to the quarterback.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on.
Hold on, let me read that comment.
Hello again, everybody. It is the coach. You're tuned into Madden 19.
What's going on? What's up, Josh Calvin? With me, it's a 3 vibration type thing. When the when the meter is at its peak, you'll feel the vibration once. You have to hit X. You'll feel the vibration one more time, hit X, and then the third time, I guess that's when the meter is at its peak, and you have to hit X again. Do you have a PlayStation, Josh Calvin?
Second down.
Hold on, I gotta run the ball.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead.
Like, I'm gonna run the ball here and see if I can punt.
You throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in
Or
jeopardy.
use Xbox One.
Oh, okay. I'm on the PlayStation 4, my friend. It's the same concept though with the assist. Hold on, let me back up the audible.
15.
All right,
Let's go. 15.
changed it.
On third down.
Run.
It's Keller. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a fourth down.
In order to play a really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those three guys up front, the nose
I should be able to kick the ball here.
The defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Here's Tressway now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
So I feel the vibration here. I'm going to do it right here. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this.
I'm not sure. Kevin, did you subscribe?
That ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. And that's complete to the tight end Hireman. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance
Another
to win?
thing I've noticed with Madeline this year is they don't like, and now it's like when you score like what the score is, I kinda wish.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On 2nd down, here's Keenum. And his throw here's incomplete.
Yeah, they kind of don't mention the score. They kind of like
receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
Sometimes they do mention it, sometimes they don't.
Too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose.
So I mean, as you play, you just gotta pay attention to the score, I guess, on your own.
Made it very difficult.
Which I did like that when they used to say you're up by 11 or 10.
7 to bring up 4th.
But we'll see.
Critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Pernell McPhee in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Ex-Bear.
Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You
All
know that they're good.
This game's about over.
A lot of coaches
I'm gonna start up another stream, and you guys let me know what teams you want me to play with.
You got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they
See how
respond
this
now.
goes.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And room there to work it inside the 25. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. To throw on 2nd down is Smith.
Ooh.
At about the 5. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Ouch.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
To be honest, I didn't know that was a pass play. I thought I audible.
Hi, if you're new, subscribe. So far you're redoing good.
Alright, I'm gonna set another stream up in a minute. And you guys pick the teams for me.
first and goal. Kelly. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Rob Kelly taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
Here's Hopkins now for the extra point.
Josh, if you're new sub and like and do Green Bay versus Falcons, you are Falcons.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 28-0.
All right, my friend. I'll play Green Bay versus Falcons.
Scoring summary. 3-play drive.
Let me
Rob Kelly
end this one here, and you let me know if you want. We'll do Green Bay versus Falcons, but I want Green Bay to be home. I'll play the Falcons away. All right, the vibration is awesome. It's very light, but you can tell when it's at its peak.
This one fielded at the 5.
The way they run on the grass is awesome too.
Once you find the subscribe button for the channel, I am using the iOS YouTube app.
And Denver getting set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
How about Steelers versus the Eagles?
The chain of events, right?
Ooh, okay, we'll do Steelers versus Eagles.
It caused every bit of it, but
How about that?
confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't have it. Also showed confidence in the defense.
I'll be the Steelers because I don't want to be the Eagles.
Come back out and start over.
I'll go Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling.
And I appreciate every new subscriber I get. So if you guys are new to my channel and you subscribe, appreciate it.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard
This game's
completion
over.
on 1st down. Time for a break.
2
Back
minutes
to
left.
finish it off on EA Sports after this.
All right, looks like my
So
mic
it's
is
Bronco
working
football
decent.
as we get your reset here. And
We
let's
got
see
2
what
minutes to
they've
go,
come
and
up
let's
with
see what
offensively
happens.
after having time to talk it over. Now Keenum throwing on 2nd. Sanders hands it over the middle. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Denver has the 1st down, the play going for 15 yards. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change
It's
the
under
coverages
his
behind
name.
him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
From the 50, it's Keenum. He goes full extension.
Antonio Brown
and
is a
he's got
beast
it.
in this game.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing on 1st down is Keenum. Over the middle, he's got Deshaun Hamilton. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Keenum. Drops it underneath for Booker. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It'll be a gain of 4.
Yeah, now the computer wants to play and score.
And he's got Booker. And he's going to have the 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
Yeah, where was this earlier, computer?
7 yards there, good enough to
Look,
move
he doesn't
the
want to get
sticks.
shut out.
Now Keenum. He's going to let it fly.
Some of them.
And not able to get it that time. He'd hit on 6 straight passes. Not there. Second down.
This
Look at that.
defense was definitely
Okay,
alert to the
Steelers
possibility of
versus
the deep
Eagles
ball,
after the
and they were
Falcons
more
beat
than
Green
ready
Bay.
for it.
They've got the lead fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Keenum will try again on second down.
Pitch the shutout.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Matt Ioannidis able to get in and run him down for a loss of 14.
Wow. Computer.
On third and long, it's Keenum.
By the way, cyclists don't know when you can enable super chats, but when you do, I can send them.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Here's another failure.
The only way I get super chat is reaching the 1,000 subscribers. Once I get there, then you can enable super chat.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs.
Oh, this is probably my first shutout in the exhibition.
Let's go. 15.
Okay. This game's about to end. I'm going to start up another stream in about 3 minutes from now, once this is over. And you guys select my 2 teams.
Smith going to throw it. Throw left side complete. It's Richardson. And he goes out of bounds across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
This game's over. All right. I don't hear. Oh, there it is. Get back out. Run. Should be a run.
Let's go.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. The storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them, going along with those zeros in the time column too.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, everyone, as we say so long from Denver.
All right, guys, this will end this stream here. Feel free to subscribe, like, share, comment on any of my videos. I would answer any of your questions about how I became blind. You know, if you guys want to ask that question, that's fine. You will not offend me, so don't worry about it. It's fine. Alright, guys. Be back in about 5 minutes or so. Till next time, my friends.